no one has ever said to me anything adverse about Dr. Frye. The whole community thinks he's Superman. You know, he's just everything. The school's got a building named after him. He was very embarrassed when they did it. He did not want it. This award that he's receiving, when he was told he was getting, he said, "Can I refuse it? I'm really not deserving of that."
Well, I was born in Kansas City, Missouri, and when I was 9 months old, my mother and father moved to Newton, Mississippi, which was her hometown. So I grew up in Newton, and until I was in the 10th grade, and we moved to Jackson, and I went to Central High School in Jackson, graduated in 1941. And then I went to Millsaps for a year and a half and went in the Army. Went overseas with the 26th Infantry in August of 44, a couple of months after D-Day. And we went through, we had 4 different battles areas, and well, the last one was the Battle of the Bulge, right before, and it was cold. Went back to Millsaps and finished, and then had polio in 1946. Spent about 3 to 6 months in the VA hospital and decided instead of being an engineer, I'd go into medicine, and went to Tulane and finished at Tulane Med School in 1951. Then a year internship at Mercy in Vicksburg, and came to Magnolia with Dr. Beecham to practice medicine in 1952, and have been here ever since.
Over half the people, the population of Magnolia, which is about 2,300 and some at the last census, were born in this hospital, and probably Dr. Frye delivered most of them.
I grew up here. I was born here, went to school here in Magnolia, graduated from South Pike High School, where Dr. Frye was the president of the board at the school, and he actually handed me my high school diploma.
Well, you know, here's a doctor very busy just in his own right, just with what he did, seeing patients and so forth. But he also made time for his family, and he made time for the South Pike School Board, down there for 40 plus years. He just was involved, and that's Dr. Frye.
Well, he's been a staunch supporter of all civic communication and everything that was going on. Very active in the VFW.
He looked at you and discussed things with you and talked with you on the basis of a man, not on the basis of your color. He was strictly a wonderful guy to be around.
There was a time where he was the only physician in town. He not only was sure through his clinic that other physicians practiced here, but his prescriptions kept the local drugstore open. His prescriptions kept home health agencies, and also his work kept the hospital open, which is the major non-industrial employer in the south part of Pike County, and certainly Magnolia. The jobs that are here are absolutely critical for rural Mississippi and for Magnolia, and his work has proved essential. He's Magnolia's Nissan plant.
Everything in this hospital today is electronic, and he oversaw that, and he allowed that to happen. I would make recommendations to him and the administrator and the board, and I've never been told no. We decided to go live last year on meaningful use the first year because we felt like the infusion of money would be far greater if we made all the years, and we felt like it was doable. And we said on the front end, this is going to be something that a lot of people are going to not like. They're not going to like the fact that we're going to change. And they said, go for it.
When we came along with electronic medical records, he was the oldest physician on staff, but probably embraced it and went with it the fastest of any of the other physicians.
Dr. Frye has always led the hospital board in a way that I've admired. He does not have a long meeting. He tends to business. He lets everyone speak. He gathers an opinion when it needs to be done, and when the business is done, he adjourns the meeting. And he always concludes his meetings after it's adjourned by saying, "The deed is done." And certainly he accomplishes great work with each board meeting and focuses the board on the appropriate priorities.
He constantly receives accolades, and they're all well-deserved.
He has been just a tower, a giant, an inspirational man to work with.
Dr. Frye is a healer, and I think that goes beyond just his medical skills, but it's leadership in the community to bring the community together, and from times of consolidation and integration to heal. He leads by example. He perceives that a physician's role and a hospital's role is to serve and to care for patients. And I've seen him pull out his wallet and give a family that has to go to Jackson and see a specialist that we're transferring, give him money for gas to go to Jackson. He's always done the right thing, and he continues to do the right thing.
He's one of the physicians that still makes house calls.
My philosophy is to take every day at a time and do the best you can to whatever you undertake, and try to understand other people's needs. Taking care of the people that live in and around Magnolia has just been my goal all along. Yeah. I still have my phone. They can call me at home at night or any time they want to. I never have shut my phone down. They can look in the phone book and call me at home if they need me.
Congratulations, Dr. Frye.
Thank you for everything you've done to make Magnolia a better place.